Hello. This is Gresh here from CBNation and SEO Hacks powered by Blue 16 Media. And I'm going to show you a SEO hack called Repurpose.io. This SEO hack is going to allow you the opportunity to be able to repurpose content and do it in a quick and efficient way, which of course is going to save us time and opportunity so that we can spend more time in the areas of your business that make the biggest impact. And the first thing that we're going to do in order to sign up for this is we're going to go over to our SEO hack site, and then we're going to search for repurpose.io. And once you go over to repurpose.io, it's going to take us directly to the page that you're looking for. And you're going to click on that directory listing. It's going to show us a little bit more about repurpose.io, how it works, what it does. Simply stated, it's going to be able to take a pillar piece of content and allow you to repurpose it in short form content. Typically, it doesn't always have to be short form content, but you repurpose your content so that you can use it in many different ways. The beautiful part about this is that you don't even have to take a link and upload it into a site. You simply are going to be able to create a workflow to make that even more effective and efficient than you otherwise would have. But in order to do that, of course, you're going to click our referral link. That referral link is going to give us a small commission. It's also going to be offered to you without any additional costs, and you're going to be able to take advantage of the free trial. The 14-day free trial, you'll see once you go to the site, it'll give you a little bit of a primer about what exactly Repurpose.io can do. It allows you to automate, allows you to work faster, more efficiently, more effectively. And at the end of the day, you get to save time, whether you're a podcaster, vlogger, TikToker, whatever you're doing, it's going to allow you to create that bite-sized content. And one of the things I really love about it is it allows you to do that simply. I usually like to use the YouTube chapters that you put in the show notes. If you're optimizing your YouTube channel already, you can take that and create an automation that will pull directly from there. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to sign up. Of course, you're going to click the link to sign up for the free trial, and we're going to click sign up with email. So after that, we're going to put in our first and last name, and then let's put in our password. And you click sign up. See if it allows us to use that. And there we go. We're just going to simply sign up. So from there, I'm going to put in the contact information. And then from there, we're just going to click to sign in. And after you sign in, it's going to bring you to the sign up page. You're going to be able to learn a little bit more about Repurpose.io. The big thing is that what you're going to do is be able to set up workflows. There you go. So they have an actual guide that'll guide you through exactly what this looks like. But I'm going to help you to be able to do that. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to create some custom connections. I'm going to use, for the sake of this, YouTube, and then I'll possibly just connect it over to a platform, either TikTok, or I might send it directly to our Dropbox. So with that being said, let's add a custom connection. We want to use YouTube. And then we're going to click permissions. And we're going to do advanced. Advanced is going to allow you the opportunity to be able to also add subtitles. So we want to select that. And then we're going to go through and we're going to sign into our Gmail account. And after we put in our sign in, it's going to take us over to, and so we're going to enter our password as well. Click next. And then we're going to have some different accounts that we could use to try to sign in. So for the sake of this, I'm going to use our YouTube channel, and we're just going to allow those permissions. Once you allow the permissions, it's going to be connected, and then just like that, it's connected. The other thing that we want to do is we want to connect one of our other platforms. so that we can use this as a destination. So, what do the things you'll see is that it lets you know exactly what could be potentially a source and a destination. So, the source is like that pillar piece of content that I mentioned. So, if you're creating a podcast, that's your source. Where you want it to go is going to be the destination. So, you might have it go from your source to destination of SoundCloud. You might have your source go over to your destination of YouTube or potentially Twitter, LinkedIn, all these different platforms you have available to you. So, for the sake of this, I'm just going to use TikTok, but know that you can use any different platform that you want to. So, we're going to basically set this up to do a direct post. Um, and we just have to sign into this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into TikTok as well. And we have a successful login. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect repurpose.io with TikTok. We're going to authorize this. And just like that, we have two different types of content that we're going to create. So one of the things that we want to do after we set this up is we have our source and we have a destination. These could be either source or destination. So the beautiful thing is if your main pillar piece of content is going to be TikTok content, you take that TikTok content, say that 3 times fast, and it can go over to your YouTube or vice versa. What I'm going to do, because our pillar piece of content is really through YouTube, we're going to create it from there. So we're going to create a new workflow. That's workflow. And then we're going to click next. We want basically the source content to be the YouTube. So we're going to start out with the YouTube. We can actually create any playlist that we want. So for the sake of this, I'm going to take one of our interviews. So we're going to just use the main channel. And then we're going to do all YouTube videos. So that's what we're going to use for the source. And then what we want to do is we want to you can convert it to video or audio. We want to upload the full video, and we want to create some snippets so that we can use and go directly to YouTube. So the destination where we want this to go is going to be TikTok. So if you see below, you could choose, any playlist or show account, depending on what you have set up in your TikTok. Because there's not anything set up as of yet, we're just going to create this. And you see that there's about 14 pieces of content. So we're going to go over and view the pieces of content that are already there. So you see that there's some that are already going to be created. One of the things you can do, and for the sake of this, I'm not going to set it up to auto. I'm going to basically take this and you can set it up to auto so that it'll automatically do this. You don't have to worry about doing this. So TikTok only supports videos of 10 minutes or less with a maximum of 20 videos per day. But what I want to do is go back through and see if we can fetch some more content. And you see, just like that, it's loading more and more content. So it's loading the shorts, it's loading the longer form videos as well too. So what I'm going to do is just take one of these videos and we're going to open this up. And this is basically a video on showing ChatGPT how to solve business problems. You see, we have some information there. We have some chapters that are added in here as well. Usually I like to use a longer form video, but what we're going to do is use this and we're going to create some snippets. So you can automatically use this to create snippets. It's going through and just find these. And then you can have it play the different snippets. So it gives you an idea. You can kind of test out that snippet. So let's create another snippet. And then we're going to create another snippet. And we're going to do this here. And you can test out while you're doing exactly what the snippets are going to be, which is pretty awesome. So from there, we want to play just to make sure each of them are exactly what we're looking for. And after you X out of that, what you see is there's different posts right there that are automatically scheduled. So if you don't want to use those snippets, you might just delete them, and then you might create other snippets. The big thing is that you can take these and create different types of content. One of the things that I really like about this is that if we use a longer form piece of content, what it's going to do is start to figure these out based off the timestamps that you've already placed within your YouTube channel. So as you see, there's already some timestamps there, 12 seconds, 1 second. So it starts to do that a little bit more intelligently based off of that. So you can literally go through and just schedule this piece of content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to schedule it. And what you can do is start to add, any cover image that you want. I want this to auto trim to go. But before I do that, let's just update these snippets and just kind of see exactly what this is going to look like. So I'm going to do one snippet. It's going to be this snippet. So again, it kind of, so we have what we think is a pretty good piece. What I want to do is take this piece of content and let's update this again. I just want to see and make sure that it's the piece of content that I want. Let's see. I want to take so we're going to do that piece of content. I want to schedule this. You can burn subtitles into this video. I'm going to auto trim this so it fits. And then you're going to simply hit publish now. And it's queued up to kind of go directly to TikTok. Again, this workflow is specifically for YouTube to go over to TikTok. But as you can kind of see, like there's already some pieces of content that might already be created. So if you had a piece of content, like you can use Vizard and it'll go directly to each of the different pieces of content, the different destinations that you wanted to go. But if you didn't have that set up, you could potentially create these automations. These automations make it really cool because what you can do is if you create a certain type of content, it can automatically go to another place. So as you publish a podcast, for example, it will chop it up and then it will go to whatever destinations that you want. So it makes it pretty cool to be able to see that the way that those pieces of content are repurposed. So overall, like as this is processing, there's lots of different other things that you can do. You can add more connections, of course. But I think what really is cool is you can create a template. There's no templates that are created, but prior to creating these workflows, what you might want to do is create a template. The template will give you an idea of exactly how this is going to look. So this is just some of the predefined templates that are horizontal. You have some that are vertical as well too. And you can use any of these templates so that you can get the desired look that you want for the piece of content that's going to be posted. So that's really cool. You can also see the calendar when these things are going to go out. And again, you can make workflows really for everything. So the idea is that you can create a workflow. You could potentially create this manually. You can go through and make sure to update it, or you can go and auto update. Like you see over time, it starts to add in all the different types of content. So you see there's over 1,000 pieces of content that are there. That can be used. So let's just refresh this and see how this is going. And there we go. It's already published. So let's go over to so there you go. That's how you repurpose your content from using a tool like repurpose.io to other places.